All right, here we go. What's up, guys? We're linked up on our Facebook page. That's good. Speaking of Facebook, check us out, guys. We got a private group on there. If you're breaking for the first time in Badlands, I'm Sean. Retail Brakes. As it says in the attachment, these are a fun way to get into brakes cheap. We usually do 23 and 24 products. That brings the price down pretty good, especially when you want to open boxes like 24 Select, which these just hit the shelf this week. So that'll be fun to take a look at. Ripping them alongside the other Select from 23, then an Optic 24 Mega. I got a link to share with you guys. If you guys check out the chat right now, I put up a link for the eBay Case Brakes sweepstakes for the month of June. Check that out if you guys want a crack at some free stuff. No purchase necessary to check that out, guys. Again, eBay Case Brakes sweepstakes for the month of June. Check it out with that link down below. No purchase necessary. Okay. We're back at it with 3 breaks on the night, you guys. This is eBay 254, June 14th, as you can see down there at the bottom left. We're about to get cracking. Everything is closed up. Everything's ready to go. I think I'll give it just another minute or two to let some of our guys in the Facebook group find the stream and log on and see if they want to watch live. Of course, it's always posted directly to YouTube to review and watch again. If you guys end up buying into a bunch of breaks and then you watch late at night, what have you. No problem with that. You got a few guys that do that, buy in and watch later. But welcome aboard. Thanks for finding us and choosing us on eBay. Thanks for picking the little guy to rip for you. Let's see if we can repay the favor. There we go. Now we got a few more. What's up, you guys? You're in the right spot if you're looking for eBay number 254. We're about to get started here. Finally, we are starting to get some of these Select 24 boxes trickling in. Tomorrow, just a heads up, tomorrow we got a really nice break. We're going to end up doing 5 of these blasters and 5 Optic 24 blasters all in one break. So keep your eyes out on that one for tomorrow. We're going to be running back this set 3 times tonight, so you get 3 tries at it. The other auction for 255 and 256, those are going to be reeling away while we rip this one. So open a separate window. Keep an eye out if you want to bid and do a couple breaks with us tonight. We do stack shipping. Don't forget about that one. Only $1 per additional break, you guys. Throughout the week, if you were breaking with us on Wednesday, you've been getting $1 shipping per break, no matter the amount of teams this whole time. It's a great deal. We hold all cards until Monday to ship out, or Tuesday if it lies in a holiday or if we got a heavy order. What's up, Bob? Happy Friday indeed. Finally taking a look at some of the Select here. Where was I? Yeah, stack shipping. Take advantage of that. We got that going on, of course, tonight. If you're a first-time breaker with us, that carries through to the next 2 breaks and then the one tomorrow on Saturday. I think I've covered the bases, though. Thank you again so much for giving us a shot, guys. Once again, I'm Sean. They call me Hot Hands here, but we'll see if that moniker can stick. We were hitting quarterbacks these past couple of breaks, not all of them. It seems like we've been avoiding the Jaden Daniels hit, so hopefully you jumped in the right one to snatch one of those guys up. But yeah, again, really excited to get into Select here. I think we should get started. Welcome aboard. Let's do this. All right, Tank, we're going to get started. All right, we're looking at 10 after break time here, or live stream time, I suppose. It was due to go live at 6:30 Central Time. Just a heads up, if anyone was confused, sometimes we get some confusion with the time zones. We break out of the Central Time Zone. We're based out of Minnesota and North Dakota. So we will be using Central Time here. If you see any of our ads or if you're in the Facebook group, we're posting times. We label it, but we are referring to Central Time Zone. Let's do this, though. Come on. I'm ready to get into this Select 24. Without further ado, no, wait, we got to lead up to it. Let's do a Select 23 blaster first, just to warm ourselves up. Then we'll get into the 24. Good luck. Glad you're here. Let's do this. Break number 1. eBay number 254 is underway. We're in. If this is your first time, you guys, you'll notice that we read you all of the cards, the base cards included. I'll try to thumb through them fast, but we don't do what the other bigger guys do. We don't fan them out and just throw away the base. Nobody home there. We like to read them all to you because we send them all to you. Unless we get a DM from you that specifically says, hey, donate my cards, which you can if you want to, the base cards. We send them all your way. So we like to let you know what you got. We will penny sleeve everything that's not a veteran base. We do that while we sort, of course, not entirely live. Then we will top load you 2 cards in your package out in the mail, no matter what. Even if you end up not getting so lucky, we'll still top load you or find you 2 top loaded cards for your teams and send that your way. Well, without further ado, good luck, guys. Here's Select 23 to get started in this one. Jalen Warren, this is our first Select 24 look here eventually. Devon Achane, you got a Quan Martin, I should say, then a Zach Charbonnet, all base pack there in Select. How about pack number 2 in our first blaster of the break? We got Keon White, die cut coming up here in the concourse level and a premier level. Or a club level, I should say. There's a Peter Skoronsky, big fella for Tennessee, base club level. There's Scary Terry, concourse level, red and blue. And then there's your CJ Stroud base. You got the Texans on the cheap tonight. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can't get that big Stroud hit. So 1 Stroud base. Texans again. We got Henry To'oTo'o, Jared Goff, Jordan Addison, and Josh Downs. Pack number 4 in our first blaster. All right, got Will Levis. Silver Premier level is going to be a Jake Bobo. Jahmyr Gibbs is your Select certified rookie. And then we got a Clayton Tune. There you go. I know he's not Jackson Smith and Jigba or anything, but I like to try to get everybody one up there. Usually doesn't happen that way, but it's always fun to try. 2 to go. Come on, give us a number, give us an autograph, something. All right, we got Kobe Turner. There's Justin Fields as your club level for Chicago. Myles Garrett, and then a Tyree Wilson. And last pack in our first box of Select 23. We have yet to get to those Select 24 boxes. All right, Osiris Torrance. You got a Patty Mahomes, Premier level, Devon Achane, and Keanu Benton. Well, the time has come here. We only got the one rookie Premier Silver. That was a bit of a dud. Let's see what we get out of the Select 24. This is my first look at it. Here we go, guys. First box of Select 24 finally arriving here. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna find? How are these die cuts? I wonder how this is gonna go. Off and away. No, buddy. Wait. No, buddy. I haven't done hobby or anything. This is the very first Select pack, literally, that I've touched. We'll see. Oh, they got the swatches back of the blasters. See what happens. All right. Here's the look of them. We got a Tyrone Tracy. I don't even know it's a club level, Premier level, anything like that. Tyrone Tracy. You got a JJ McCarthy right off the skip. All right, we'll take that. If you got the Vikings, I guess you're going to get the swatch right away. We got the Drake May behind them, 2 turbocharged as your insert. And then a Malik Neighbors. What is this one? So this must be your red and blue shock. Red and blue shock here. Oh, man. So sick. I love it. And it's not a weird die cut, so we're not numbered. Just making sure. Bear with me as I explore what's coming out of these boxes here. All right, come here, JJ. So we already got a Malik Neighbors as your shock. We got your JJ McCarthy in the swatch. This is a good way to start things out. We'll take that for sure. Right here. There you go. There's one QB down. Now we got the Drake May here in the base. Let's see if we can't get a shock Drake May while we're at it. Man, I am liking this a lot already. A whole lot. Have yet to find a die cut in here. There's your Stroud, second year. You got a Tua Tagovailoa. I assume that the square design is like your concourse level. CJ Stroud by the numbers. And then a rookie is Olamaya Fashanu. Not losing it, am I? No die cuts so far. Nada. Maybe they have a 1 or 2 per box or something, instead of the 6 zillion for the other boxes. All right, we got Fred Taylor. We got Kimani Vidal. Rookie, look at this. Will Reichert. I saw the Viking helmet. I was like, what do we got again? So we'll get Will Reichert as well. There's a Devin Vale for the Broncos. Wow, I love the shock on there so much. Man, they did so much better with it this year. I'm sure in 3 months we'll be like, all right, we're ready for the next thing. But man, it is, I like that a lot. The shock design, they're taking a pull from Optic with that one. All right, we got Jordan Davis. Rookie behind him is Malik Neighbors again in the base. Then we got a select certified. There's your design for the certified Malik Neighbors. And then your other shock, I'd assume the third of the box is going to be a Darnell Savage Jr. for the Jags. They're not all rookies, though, like Optic. They can just, they can be veterans, it appears. So shock anything, basically. 2 more packs to go in our first blaster. No die cuts. Maybe that's maybe that's just the way they're rolling. Maybe they're just not doing it. All right, we got Nico Collins. There's Darnell Mooney. No, here's your die cut right here, guys. That is that's an Eric Armstead. You got like one little notch out of each side, and then a Baker Mayfield. Let's take a look. What's what here with the die cuts? There you go. That goes in nice and smooth. You got a, what is this? This is your premier level. Okay, so your premier level is like this little select S thing here with your notched out die cuts. Not too bad. I like the design on that one. We'll see if I can keep them straight and remember them. 1 pack to go. Select 24. All right, AJ Brown. You got Howie Long, Jair Alexander, and a Jamal Charles. All veterans there, all base to finish that one out. Just out of curiosity, which one's this? Okay, club level is kind of like your rectangular, rounded rectangle, I guess. We'll learn them. We'll learn them as we go. 1 blaster down. I already love them. I already think it's awesome. I can't wait to put way more of these in the breaks. These are friggin' sweet. These are the best select boxes in probably 2 or 3 seasons. Let's compare again, shall we? We'll jump back into 23. Third blaster of the break. Select 23. We're gonna bounce back and forth here. Nobody. All right, we got Jaden Reed is your rookie here. Devontae Adams, Justin Herbert club level, and an Aiden O'Connell. There you go. We'll put you next to Patty Mahomes there. Second pack. All right, Derrick Henry. Looks like we got maybe a Josh Allen here. I saw Allen. It is. There's premier level Josh Allen. So we're getting the veteran quarterbacks, the die cuts here. Blake Group and Jonathan Mingo. Let's get a couple of those 23 quarterbacks. Come on. Where's Bryce Young and CJ Stroud? All right, here's Tuli Tuipolatu again. Got Tyreek Hill, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and Tommy DeVito. All right, Jordan Addison, Silver Deuce Vaughn for the Cowboys, Zach Charbonnet, and a Joey B. Charbonnet, Joey B, Malachi C. All right, Amari Cooper. There's your CJ Stroud at turbocharged, so a couple of Stroud inserts so far. Fred Warner, then a Breece Hall. And last but not least, DeAndre Swift. There's a Jalen Carter, George Kittle, and a Chris Rodriguez Jr. Wow, that one, a real bummer. That one was a skunk. Let's move back into 24. I suppose they can't all be good, otherwise what's the point? But would have been nice to get at least one top-loaded rookie in that. Select 23 again. I say we just rip these in a row. That way we can finish with 24 all the way through. There's nobody home there. What's up, Mark? Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, here's some Bud Curry. You got Baker Mayfield again in your silver concourse level. Devontae Adams and Trevor Lawrence. Dang, 23 is throwing all the veterans in the die cut sets this time. All right, Drake London. You got a Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Aaron Rodgers. The rookie is Bijan Robinson in a base. There's Ivan Pace Jr. Your select numbers is Anthony Richardson, Brian Branch, and then a Tyreek Hill. Pack number 4. Our fourth blaster of the break, our third select 23. We're just going to pull all through them here. We got Trevor Lawrence. Looks like we got a numbered green coming up here at least. Hopefully we got some action there. Clayton Tune is your die cut rookie first. There we go. How about a Joey Porter Jr. Premier level for the Steelers? We'll take that. And then a Joey B. Here he goes. Number 430 out of 499 there for you. The rookie Steeler. Nice hit for the Steelers, at least out of 23 with that one. And a Clayton Tune for Arizona, but let's see what else we can do out of here. 2 more packs to go. Yeah, let's try over here. A little bit of a clumsy rip. There you go. All right, Miles Murphy. DJ Johnson is your premier level for the Panthers. You got DJ Moore with DJs, then Breece Hall. Come on, we need Bryce Young. Need the Bryce Young. We'll at least get one up there for Carolina so far. Last but not least, the select 23 will give us this time Jalen Hurts, Harry Wilson for the Raiders, Anthony Richardson again, and then a Chris Rodriguez Jr. Boy, what a time to be cold on 23 is when we got the 24 fresh in the break here. But we got a Raider. Oh, poor mama upstairs. She's got both little ones crying. Keep it up, Mom. You got this. All right, let's do it one more time. Select 23, and then it's all 24 here on out. We're halfway through the break here in eBay 254. We're running this one back 3 times. Let's see if the what would they be on? Oh, we're probably about halfway or 2/3 of the way through our auction for 255. If anyone's interested and wants to do another break here, nobody home. We're running this one back again. I'm sure teams are going on the cheap again. And don't forget, we'll send that stack shipping invoice your way once I come to live here and go and invoice that to all of you. All right, Jair Brown, last crack at 23. Jordan Addison, Jahan Dotson, then we got Jackson Smith and Jigba. Pack number 2. Patty Mahomes, your rookie is Puka Nacua. Can't give us all these players in the die cuts. Come on, they got them all switched up this time. There's Zach Harrison, then Brenton Strange. Man, I could swear we got just one rookie die cut out of 23. How about in here? All right, Lamar Jackson, your silver. Here we go. Finally, that's what we're talking about. Give us more of that out of 23. There's Jameer Gibbs in your silver premier level. Lions finally hit there. Anthony Richardson again, and then a Paris Johnson Jr. There you go. That's more like it. Come on. On the way out with the 23. Let's get more like that. There he is once again. No, it's Justin Jefferson this time. JJ does for the Vikes. Then you got Michael Mayer, CeeDee Lamb, and then Cam Smith. Got a couple of tight ends. I feel like most teams do that now, especially the Vikings. They got Josh Oliver and TJ Hawkinson. The 1-2 punch with the tight ends. Michael Mayer. Pack 5 out of 6 on our last Select 23 blaster. Then we got 3 in a row here for Select 24. There's Mohamed Diabate. DJ Moore is your premier level die cut. Josh Allen, and then Roshan Johnson upside down there. 1 to go. Boy, I want to say that 4 23 blasters in a row with this has got to be the fewest rookie die cuts that I've pulled out of especially 4 in a row. Hopefully that means our next break should hold all the goods from 23. All right, Sidney Brown. You got Sam Laporta. Oh, give us the club level die cut next time for Sam Laporta. What about now? We got a Jamie Robinson for the Panthers, and then Jalen Jones is how we finish 23. So a hit for Carolina, both on the defensive side. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, did Mama take little brother upstairs?
Yeah. Get ready to go bath.
Okay. All right.
Baby Reese's.
I don't know what you mean. Can you actually go back upstairs and go hang out with them, buddy? And then I'll talk to you in a little bit. Yes, you can. You want to bring that up to him?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, buddy. All right. Yeah, I think we all do. Here we go, guys. Select 24. Yeah, I like football better, though. We all do. Conversations with a 4-year-old. What do you do? All right, there's nobody home. Select 23. 3 blasters in a row. Away we go. Second one out of 4. All right, we got Bucky Irvin there in the base. Ivan Pace Jr. There he is in his proper number 0. You got Jaden Daniels base here in the by the numbers. And then an Amari Cooper is your shock for the Buffalo Bills this time. He does. Yeah, he does. He's a little ham. He's a little bit of a ham. I think he's slowly started to figure out what I'm up to down here. One base, Jaden Daniels. Let's see if we can get the shock Daniels for you. Before I know it, he'll be right here at the desk with me ripping these things. All right, we got Joe Andresen for the Bills. The base, you got a Kamari Lassiter for the Vikes. You got Dallas Turner's your select certified. And then a Tip Ryman for the Cardinals. Next, we're getting halfway through our second select 24 blaster. Will Anderson Jr. in the second year. We got a George Kittle. Shock again. This time it's going to be a Patty Freiermuth. Shock. And then an Ed McCaffrey. Premier levels. There you go. Let's get them. Let's get them. Let's get the pack out of all the 24 boxes here. All right, there's Cam Jordan. We got Josh Jacobs. We got Josh Jacobs there. Drake May again in the base. And then a Jahan Dotson shock. So all the shocks are out of the way. None of them were rookies this time. So I suppose a similar frequency, but man, I can't say enough how much I love the design on these things. It's for select retail. This is awesome. Plus I assume it's pretty rare, like a downtown, but they got the shot at the XRCs, so that just makes it all the better. You got an 8 and a 10-year-old. Yeah. Dude, mine's 4, and he still loves talking to him. He's part of the gang. He loves hanging out while we jam. All right, we got Bo Nix. There's Penny Sewell. Here's our die cut. Silver, it's going to be a Josh Allen. There you go. So that's how our die cuts are looking. Very similar to the pattern on the front, it looks. And then another Jaden Daniels. This time, your premier level base. So you're hitting the base, Jaden Daniels. As you can see, with that select by the numbers. We got another base here for you in the premier level. Let's get that silver, though. Switch places with Josh Allen next time. All right. Last pack out of this one. I think that first blaster was treating us really well by hitting us that J.J. McCarthy right off the skip. Let's see if we can finish strong in this next blaster. There's David Montgomery, Rome Odunze, and Andre Reed with your, what is this one? Is this your field level? No, club level probably. And then we got a Jerry Jeudy premier level there. It will take me a few rips to get it all done. Yeah, this is club level with the little circles. All right. Kind of hit or miss, but like I said, the designs are awesome. I'm still very, very pleased with the design. All right, select again. 2 more blasters, guys. We're a little over halfway. We got 5 out of 8 boxes, or 6 out of 9. So 2/3 of the way. Finish strong. Finish strong. Let's get some Packers here for Mark. Come on. Here we go. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's like pulling the pin on a grenade and it like, what do I do? Crap. There we go. All right, Brian Urlacher, old school Bear there. Joe Montana for the Eagles. You got to select certified Will Shipley, and a Breece Hall is your first shock out of this blaster. Once again, veterans. So kind of a similar hit pattern, I would say. Kind of a toss-up between if you're going to get the rookies in these base renditions or in the shocker die cut. Right. Drake May, another base card. We got a Devontae Smith. Jordan Addison for the Vikes is your future select, and then a Brian Anger Hunter for the Cowboys. Similar with Drake May and the Jaden Daniels situation, we're getting them just in the base. So we got a couple so far for you. Next. All right, Blake Corum. You got Jameis Winston. Aaron Rodgers is your third shock here. Then a Trey Benson. Switch places with Trey Benson next time. Or maybe that's the second one, actually, I should say. Well, we do got a swatch again out of that one. Looks, the rate seems to be about 1 out of every 2 so far. Maybe it's 1 out of every 3. All right, Joey B. Rookie is Theo Johnson. Shock this time is going to be a Joe Montana club level. And then we got an Evan McPherson. Boy, I hope that swatch is something good. Because we just got through all 3 of our shocks, our red and blue shocks. None of them were rookies. That's 2 blasters in a row. The first one was all rookies, I want to say. Here we go. We got Earl Campbell. Your rookie silver is going to be a Jared Verse premier level select there with the Rams. There you go, Rams. Drake May again. So you got another Drake May and then a Caleb Williams. Got to put a Caleb up there at some point, right? Finding the quarterbacks just in the base. J.J. McCarthy, the only quarterback non-base card we've hit so far. So once again, I'm liking the design a lot. We got a lot of catch-up to play here in the last 2 boxes. Here we go. Who's going to get the swatch out of this one? All right, Joe Alt, rookies Caleb Williams again. So a couple of Caleb Williams for you. There's an Aaron Rodgers, turbocharged in the back. What do we got? How do we finish? For the Colts, it's the rookie Laitu Latu is your draft selections cloth here. Colts are on the board, at least with that one. And that's your design for the draft selections. All right, well, maybe the last Select 23 blaster will be good to us. We hit 2 in a row. They got skimpy with the rookies. Let's see in here. Maybe our Jaden Daniels select is in here. Maybe our Marshawn Lloyd is in here. Fourth select blaster in our first look at this stuff here in the Badlands. Nobody. I would have to believe that the 4 blasters coming up, we're running this back twice. Maybe we got the goods in those ones, but let's see what we got here. Again, those auctions are probably set up to expire very shortly here. Maybe perhaps the last few teams, including Washington, are still available. If you want to take a look, you got Lamar Jackson. There's Harrison Smith, DeMarcus Ware for the Cowboys, and Nakobe Dean for the Eagles. No shocks yet. Not on the first pack anyway. All right, we got Cedric Tillman, a Keon Coleman select certified. Hey, this is we got a shock green. This would have to be numbered then. Travon Walker for the Jags, and then this is going to be a Buda Baker behind them. Both veterans. Oh, come on, if you're going to give us a shock numbered, who's it going to be? So I would imagine, like, if it's just like 23, maybe this is out of 499. So at least give us the number match. Let's see if we can get 44. 44 and 1. Kind of. 441 out of 499. And Buda Baker here. Not a rookie, though. Come on, give us those shocks in rookie form. Oh, I love the shock. It's going to be a great pair with Optic, too. Justin Fields, you got Brock Bowers as your rookie. Same with Bo Nix. Finally, they're showing up in the base, but we need more than that. All right, there's Brian Thomas. We got a few packs left. Let's get the Bo Nix shock. How about? Can we get that Bo Nix shock numbered? That would be great. Let's put him up there, though. At least get him included in our hit review. We always review our hits after each break. We still got one more mega to go after this, and hopefully it's loaded. Our stack's looking a little short on this one, on this initial break. Let's see if we can catch up. Rashad White, Talano Hufanga. And then for the Broncos, it's Riley Moss. Not even a rookie Bronco at that. And then Xavier Legette. Switch places, you guys. I'm hitting all the base rookies. All of them, I tell you. Two to go. There he is. There's Keel. You got Bucky Irvin, Ivan Pace Jr., Patty Mahomes. Finally, a rookie in the shock. What's it going to be for the Dolphins? You got Malik Washington. All right. Finally making the switch back. Give us all the rookies from here on out. Come on, give us rated rookie silvers, blue hypers. One pack to go. For real, bowl football. Let's get him. Looking for Michael Penix. We got Joe Anderson. There's Kamari Lassiter. Silver select. What do we got here this time for the Giants? We got Tyrone Tracy Jr. And then a Michael Penix. Oh, man, it was the last base. They're all coming out as base cards. Be shocks next time, you guys. Maybe next break we'll have all the shock quarterbacks. Maybe. We're getting them in the base, but... or even a silver select. I have to imagine the next break's going to be better than this. It's going to be more shock rookie cards. All right. Well, the time has come. Let's finish with the Optic Mega. We just got through our select boxes. I love the design on them. We'll be obviously ripping that in the coming weeks alongside this here Optic. We'll be mixing up 23 and 24 again here and there. We'll do some sheer 24 breaks as well, of course. But we find in the Badlands that when we do these cheap retail breaks, if we throw in a few 23 boxes, it brings the price down on a lot of other teams. And there's guys that like to get, 5, 6, 7 teams for $5 a piece. Always a fun way to get to a break at multiple teams on the cheap. We do have an all select and all Optic 24 rip tomorrow, though, guys. 10 blasters. Nobody home there. We're doing this break. Let's finish strong. Come on. Thanks again, guys, so much for finding us on eBay and trying one of these retail breaks. Hopefully we see you in the next couple of hours in our other 2 breaks. I'm gonna rip this one and then I'll cut the feed and then invoice right afterwards. Oh, check this out. We got our teal velocity, I believe. Teal or green velocity. I forget which one out of the mega, but here we go, guys. Who's gonna get the velocity out of the mega? Javonte Williams. We got Treylon Burks, Levante David. Velocity. A Buccaneer. Devin Kolb. At least give us Bucky Irving that time. And there's a Ricky Pearsall and a Ben Sinnott, not the 49, not the commander you want to see, then Chris Jenkins. Still happy if you got the Bucks with your velocity hit here. These aren't numbered, are they? No. All right, Bucks on the board now. Here we go. First blue hyper coming right up. Mark Andrews. We got Luke Musgrave. Baker Mayfield. Kenneth Walker. First rookie blue hyper is going to the Texans. It's going to be a Cade Stover. There you go. And then a Dajan Edwards and Michael Pratt for the Bucks. Again, in the Packers uniform, but traded to the Bucks. All right, 4 to go. 4 to go. Come on. If I haven't hit for you yet, let's hit for you on the way out the door here on our first break. We got 2 more after this. I'm sure I've said a million times. All right, we got Deontay Johnson, Zaire Franklin, Brandon Ayuk, Minka Fitzpatrick, Blue Hyper is gonna be. There he is. Okay, we got a packer now finally for you. You've been waiting the whole break here, Mark. What do we got? There he is. Marshawn Lloyd it is. All right, at least we got some love for you on the way out here. Maybe we can get another one. There's Jaden Hicks and a Debo Samuel. There you go. Blue Hyper it is. Three more. No swatch yet. Nick Chubb, you got Michael Wilson, Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts. All the Jalen's here. Here's Brock Bowers, your primary colors insert. Troy Franklin and Jazon Newton. Again, all bases with the Washington Commanders. Boy, is that J.J. McCarthy going to be the only QB we slap out of here? Come on. All right, there's Zach Allen. We got Garrett Wilson. Darius Slayton. We got a rookie swatch, at least on the back, not an optic threads, I'm pretty sure. There's Eric All. Marvin Harrison Jr. finally shows up for the Cardinals. Your silver. It's going to be a Zach Moss. What do we got here for the swatch here? All right, there's Troy Franklin. Not a Bo Nix, but better than a base. Although I'm not sure. Base Bo Nix is probably worth more than this guy. There's your swatch. We got one pack to go, you guys. One pack to go. All right, you know what? Hang on 1 second. 1 second. Whenever I say 1 second, you know something's coming here. 1 second. Here's a bonus value pack here for Select 23. Let's rip this real quick before I get into that last optic pack. Little light on the hits in this break. Whenever it's going super light, I like to try to find something. Maybe you can get lucky. Someone get a couple rookies out of this thing. All right, real quick. Keaton Mitchell, you got Demario Douglas. This is on 23. Justin Jefferson, Will Anderson Jr. There you go. There's a little bit of love for the Texans with your rookie silver concourse. Then we got a Keanu Benton for the Steelers. Rookie Lucas Haversick for the Rams. And then another Josh Allen club level. So you'll get two of them in the break at least with the Josh Allens. All right, there's a Rashee Rice. You got a Devon Achane, Isaiah Pacheco, DeAndre Swift, Zeke Elliott, DJ Johnson, and then on the back of Jaleel McLaughlin, followed by Brandon Ayuk. Okay. So at least a little bit of love for mostly the Texans and the Steelers here with your concourse levels. We'll add them to the stack here. If you had the Texans or Steelers, a couple of bonus hits here for you out of 23. All right, let's get back to our optic here we were just ripping, and we'll see if we can finish strong. Come on, last pack magic. See if we can get Rookie Kings, downtown, something like that. Uptown, anything. Here we go. Thanks again, guys, for finding us on eBay. Save us on your tab. Check us out. I usually do these 3 to 4 days out of the week. And then Jordan will take over and we do hobby breaks, all that other stuff in our private Facebook group. Come hang out with us if you guys want to rip more or just even hang out and lurk. No big deal. Check us out, though. We're a growing group. Josh Allen, we got Mike Gesicki, Kendra Miller. How do we finish this thing? Jabril Peppers, last blue hyper rookie is going to be going to Detroit. And you got an Ennis Rakestraw Jr. color match for Detroit. Terry Arnold behind him. And a Patty Freiermuth. That is how we finish it out. Boy, we'd love to see more out of the quarterback department. We got the J.J. McCarthy, as you'll see when we do our hit review here. Give it another shot with a bonus pack. But let's see what we got. There's our stack. It's a little on the short side, I think, when it comes to a 9-box break. But what do we got here? We got the Ennis Rakestraw we just hit right there, going in backwards order here. Travon Walker was your green shock. 441 out of 499. What was that, premier level? Yep, premier level. Got a Caleb Williams base. Malik Washington, shock rookie for Miami. Got a Laiatu Latu was your draft selections there. Jared Verse, die cut premier level silver for the Rams. You got Tyrone Tracy Jr. die cut club level, concourse level, excuse me, this is concourse for the Giants. Michael Penix in the base, Bo Nix in the base, Jaden Daniels in the base. We got him in the base, but dang it, man, give us those shocks next time. Michael Mayer, we got Jahmyr Gibbs, nice hit for Detroit there out of that 23 selection. J.J. McCarthy, so the Vikings did get the quarterback at least on this one. Joey Porter Jr., the other numbered 430 out of 499 out of our 23 rip there. There's Tyree Wilson. You got DJ Johnson, your premier level. Jake Bobo is your premier silver. JB Robinson. Will Reichard, your rookie for the Vikes. If they could switch places next time, that'd be great. We got a Malik Neighbors. I believe this is your club level. There it is. Yep. Club level Neighbors. Not bad for the Giants. We got Keanu Benton. We just ripped out of the bonus pack. Same with Will Anderson Jr., rookie of the year there. The Troy Franklin was your Bronco rookie optic threads or fresh, first year fresh. Swatch card. We got a Cade Stover, blue hyper, Marshawn Lloyd, blue hyper. Then we did get that velocity Devin Culp for the Buccaneers. That is our first. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I always hate when it turns out like that. I got a good feeling about the next one if that one's going to turn out like that. So we're going to sign off here. I'm going to go invoice those, and then I'll come back online here once we get those invoices squared away. Rinse and repeat. We'll do the same thing for the last break of the night, guys. So at 8 o'clock and 9:30, I believe we're going live with those two. So thanks again so much, guys, for finding us. Sorry if I didn't hit for you this time. Hopefully I can hit for you on the next break or two, and we'll see you on the next feed, guys. All right, see you in a bit. Bye-bye.